Yeah, let's go ahead and save it first, as you do.
Yes, Your Grace. So, you're done. A right group of snakes, eh? So, any insight into how I should present them so as not to tug their writhing tails?
I know the
It's good
order.
that someone does. Go on. Let's line up these backstabbing serpents.
Okay, so first of all, the Great Huntress, Hartwin goes first.
Yes, yes.
Then the second person is going to be Warlord.
Of course. And then?
And then Viscount.
All right. Next.
And then Goher.
Yes? Excellent. That's a perfect order for these fools. Saves me the trouble of talking to them. Thank you.
Well, that was an easy 2 grand. That was an easy 2,000 gold. I don't think we would have been as successful if not for that persuasion skill. So again, that 18 grand, or like 14 grand I think it was for that persuasion skill, actually kind of paid off itself. Cause yeah,
Paying for itself, yeah.
yeah. Cause yeah, that was not a difficult way to get 2 grand of gold by a long stretch. May as well do more of these side quests. The nice thing about a lot of the about all these side quests so far is that we've been able to do them without having to even leave the city, which, you know, is kind of nice. There's a second drop, and then we'll head back down to the gardens.
Your Grace.
Okay, we may not want to go in. We might not want to complete this quest just yet because it will actually require us to get into the main line. Also, there is a quest up here. I just realized. Let's go ahead and grab that quest. May as well. Even more side quests. So many side quests. Where the heck's the oh, hello. That's genius NPC placement. They placed him too far away from the stand, from like the little like blacksmithing table, so you have to go around to the back of the blacksmithing table to talk to him. Yeah, that's a little bit immersion breaking, but whatever. Because yeah, basically your talk range is not long enough. So yeah, just minor things.
I hope you're here about the job. Demand is higher than ever. I'm just too busy to deal with anything else. Sure. You want to know about me? It's understandable. You want to know who you're going into business with. A wise move. Very wise. My mother was a merchant in Rathir, and I learned the trade at her side. I took the apprenticeship with Gwenna Hand, mostly to get me into Issa. Now I'm on my own. What do I know of Fey politics? I didn't even know they had a city until Gwen and I were allowed in. All I know is that there's opportunity here, thanks to the war. I can sum up the war in one word. folly. It is folly. You will see. Everyone will see. You think I like being confined to this cage? Think again. And after all we've done for them in this war, ungrateful creatures.
God, this guy sounds like a douchebag.
Safe, that's for sure. At least for the time being. I don't quite understand the Fae, but they definitely know how to keep a city quiet. She's the general merchant in the United Merchants delegation down the road. We've been friends for years now, I believe. A good, honest one, that Gwenna. Not just anyone can enter the secret city of the Fae. Oh no. You need an ambassador's endorsement and written authorization, and that's just to be in the lottery. Those in the United Merchants are the lucky ones. Of course, once you see how much gold they actually make in Issa, you will no longer envy them. Making a fortune is what? These visitors come with obscene amounts of gold or treasure. They don't mind parting with it. My plan was brilliant. I created a blade. Fae blade, of course, that makes them authentic, something all of them had to have. That's all they care about anyway. Fae souvenirs. I called it the Honor brand. Truth be told, it's dull as a stick, but it's easy to make. Listen, if you can find the parts and make them, I'll pay good money.
Alright.
Fabulous, fabulous! You know a good deal when you see it. There aren't enough people like you in Issa. The Fae don't even use money. Can you imagine? Once you start forging the Honor brands, bring them to me and I'll provide you with just compensation. There should be plenty of parts around the city. For creatures with no interest in possessions, they sure know how to collect a fair amount of junk. It's you and me, friend.
Welp. Let's move on. Okay. Also, if we go into this house, we could go ahead and buy and potentially get some new weapons.
Merchant's house. You are encouraged to satisfy your desire to acquire.
Oh, and there's a trainer.
You've been watching me long enough. What is it? Did I wrong you in another life, sister?
What exactly do you train? He trains blacksmithing. Basic trainer. Sweet, we could get our blacksmithing up to level 2. Might as well. Well, that was awesome. There's seriously no one to repair stuff in this entire place, which is a little bit annoying. Go ahead and craft some... What can we craft now that we can use 3 ingredients? Absolute crap. And that's why you don't even bother with blacksmithing ever.
Need anything? I've got the best in East. If you're looking to buy armor, I'm the only one in Felltown who's authorized to sell it. I'm Gwenna Hand, but my customers call me Gwen. I don't have many weapons to offer on account of the peace edict, but there's still a selection to pick through. Have at it.
Anything actually good for mages? Not really. It looks like we have a Hood of Fire Endurance, which is finesse. We got a Scholar's Crow, that's eh. Boots of Ice Hindrance, no.
Come back again.
Hey there. Get over here. We don't abide by strangers in Issa, and they're sitting...
Oh my god, his mustache is so ridiculous.
If you want to get around the peace edict, you'll have to keep your voice down.
Just look at how ridiculous this guy's mustache is. And of course this guy is the shady dealer because there's a peace edict going on and he illegally sells weapons. Because of course he does with that mustache. I mean, that mustache screams, you're selling something that's not legal. I'm just saying, if you have a mustache like that, that's just either you're Chester the Molester driving down the street in your kitty van with ice cream, or you're selling something very much black market. Either way, you're committing some form of crime. It's just a matter of how severe is it. I'm just saying, with that mustache, it's just like, could you be any more stereotypical, like, McVillain guy? Oh my god, like basically dollar store craptastic villain. Oh, Jesus Christ.
I know.
Also, I should really do something about my inventory. Because, yeah, we're up to, like, 54 out of 8. What even do we have? All of these potions I'm never gonna use. Let's sell off a couple of them. Yeah, hold up a second. Let's go back. Let's sell a bunch.
Best goods, Annie. Good to see you again.
Oh man, did we really have a minor social grade? That would have been useful in this quest. Oh well. You have Tracker's Drought. Increase your detect hidden skill. Let's go ahead and sell off Sorcerer's Intelligence. Get rid of the Slashing Furies. Precision. Meh. Greater Mana Potions and Healing I need. Damage Deflection. Decreases all... Okay, yeah, we need that. Bleeding Resistance. Eh. That brings my inventory down quite a lot. There's also Lightning Storm. We should really start using those.
If there's anything you need, just ask. Have a good
Alright,
day.
so we sold off a couple of our potions. Just so that way my inventory's a little bit thinned out. Do. Okay, next place we need to go, of course, is to do more side quests. And then I think after we talk to the king and stuff, let's go ahead and do the Teeth of Naros. Cause yeah, we could just fast travel all the way. Over here. Alright, let's go into this grove.
Well,
Perhaps.
Hello.
Welcome to the Lyceum Grove, where the majesty of the font is glorified and regulated. I am Jackson, apprentice to the font master and steward of tinctures and elixirs.
Oh, he can actually train us alchemy skills. Our current skill is actually 3. That's actually a pretty sweet deal. Let's do it.
Farewell, mortal. Welcome to the Lyceum Grove, where the majesty of the font is glorified. I enjoy the mortal world immensely. It adds such texture and color to our experience. Now Now and then you might find me in your dustling district, taking in the bustle. I am the steward of tinctures and elixirs. A meaningless title, one I gave myself, actually. But my work is vital, as is my role, to test the font's magic. This is where we watch over the font, the source of magic in the gardens of Issa. It is a fountainhead that is nourished for as long as this world has been. The font's flow can be measured, directed, and even regulated, depending on the needs of our people. Font Master Nomoran attends to these duties. He has the role of monitoring the font's flow throughout the city and the Feylands. His telling is not to be envied, as it is one of our most important. Font Master Nomoran insists that everything flows as it should, yet I have seen his worry, and I feel the magic weakening. Strange forces are at work. It may be difficult to believe, but this city was once inhabited only by Fae. The understyle consisted of everything growing beneath the font. Now this important section of the Issa is but a dark corner, all but forgotten. Bristletongue, my, that would be something. A mockingbird, the font's only yield. Of course I will tell you where it is. What would be the fun in refusing? But before I do that, you need to offer me something. Isn't that how you mortals act? One deed for another? As steward of tinctures and elixirs, I often dabble in alchemy, especially with the water from the font. And I need you to drink this potion.
You just told us not to drink these. Screw it.
Good. I will know what this does to the mortal constitution. Go on, big gulps now. None of that sipping. Do come see me again.
What happened? Our screen kind of just faded. As darkness fades from your vision, you recall Jackson's last words. He mentioned something about the bristletongue blowing a garden high on the front. Unfortunately, your memory of instructions blur as your head begins to pound. I guess that could have gone better. Alright, so, let's see here. Where is that bristle? No, oh my god, let me see here. The spice bristletongue only occurs in certain dying plants and is currently being produced by vegetation near the font, the source of magic in the city. Oh, I see. Okay, I think that's it with side quests for right now. Let's just move on to... Sorry, not rite of passage. This one. Enter the High King's Court. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Alright, let's go ahead and talk to the king. Because, yeah, we have a lot of questing to do in the font.
I am at your service, my liege.
dustling. How nice.
Okay, that's actually kind of cool how they actually line up in the order you chose. That is actually kind of a nice detail. I always like when side quests have a notably visible effect on stuff. What I don't like is when side quests don't really have that at all. Like, even just something visual like this, that really doesn't contribute to the game in any way, just kind of, you know, is kind of appreciated whenever you do, like, a side quest. All of that. Sort of like how Chrono Trigger did. It is always nice. I wish they did more of that in this game, actually, because this is the first quest I've ran into so far that had a noticeably clear and obvious, like, just like a really visual. But anyway, though. In general, though, I do like how all the quests seem, like, important. You're never exactly told to just go slaughter a bunch of rats for no good reason in a cave.
It's been a long time since I've been here.
Place codex on pedestal? Okay. What? Okay, apparently we transformed into cutscene town. Oh my god, and I still have the bubble. I still have the spear around me. That I just constantly have active. That's ridiculous. This is weird.
Conceived in chaos, birthed in stolen magic, torn from fate, child of two fathers.
This is getting weird and creepy.
Treacheries in treacheries.
This is getting really weird.
Is broken. The puppet king upon his throne, drinking flattery and lies. The power that grows in him is not his own. In the east it did begin, as it will end. From behind the veil she screams. Madness and rage. Madness and rage.
I think we broke the king.
I realize this may be confusing for you. Fate, like the Fae, cannot be changed. But the Tuatha are Fae who have become something new. And you are a mortal who is free from Fate's weave. Gadflow claims that the Tuatha are the work of his new god. If the Tuatha are the creations of a god, what does that make you? The time of the Fae is passing. Our land and our souls are diminishing. Few Fae even realize that the great cycle is shifted. Gadflow's war means the death of us all, Fae and mortal alike. It is written in the weave that we shall all pass from this world together. It is too late for us, but not for you. That is the fate which I look to you to change. The power of a god in the brash hands of a mortal. This is why Niralim fears what you might become. This age has seen much change. Change we once thought was impossible. We were wrong.
Yeah, what the hell does all of that mean?
You are intertwined with the power in the East. There can be no doubt of that. Your energy reaches back to Alabastra. We do not know what will happen when you travel there, but we know that the power behind Gadflow is your ultimate goal. His god holds your answer and the fate of this world. I thank you, and perhaps you can help change our world's fate as well. I have seen those who were destined to be heroes, for whom great deeds came naturally, They come, they act, and they pass on as written. You do great things not because you must, but because you choose to. That is by far a far truer greatness. Admirable. But strength of will cannot see you through this alone. You may be unbound by fate, but you are not free from death. Speak with your allies. Only with their aid can you hope to overcome the forces that stand against you.
Unwritten One. You are truly a blank slate, able to choose your own destiny, at witness and proclaimed by the High King Treridon himself. 3% experience bonus and 5% gold for that. That is sweet.
Our cold cousins across the sea. Do not think the Winter Court our enemies, for we love them as family, dismal though they may be. Oh, to walk in their starlit gardens once again, or sip their calming stone tea. But the Tuatha have consumed them, and all of their wonders are lost. The summer and winter courts have always ruled the Feylands in harmony, as the seasons wash across the world. But with Gadflow's new god, something changed. The Winter Fae who followed him called themselves Tuatha, and bore a mark of Prismir upon them. Their power has grown, and yet they are diminished. Since our kind returned to this world so long ago, it has been my honor to serve as High King of the Summer Court. My rule was always shared with the High King of the Winter Court, until Gadflow arose. Now both of our people are in peril. We are the dreams of warmth and safety, given physical form. But these dreams are endangered by Gadflow and the long winter. It is the deepest tragedy that our fall should come from our own. Make no mistake, Gadflow is the harbinger of the end of my kind. In fighting him and his army, you will surely spell our doom. For that tragic truth, we forgive you. The weave is a puzzle. Each person is a piece. The edges of their fate locking together with the people around them, all performing their duties to form a grand picture. However, you are no longer a puzzle piece. You are a dollop of paint. You cover and redefine the edges of the puzzle pieces you meet. But more dangerously, you repaint the picture of reality itself. Who can trust that your design is better than the original?
I couldn't make out half of what the king was saying, but it sounds like you've got your work cut out for you. Good thing you won't be facing it alone. In fact, I think I've got a lead on finding an old friend of ours. Old Fomorous Hughes, of course. If anybody can help, it's bound to be the gnome who brought you back to life.
Wait, he's still alive, what?
And I was able to make contact with his superior. He thinks he might be able to help find Hughes.
Who is this?
All gnome scholars have a Templar who sponsors their research, and apparently Hughes' sponsor, Templar Octien, is desperate to find him. Go southwest to the Hollowlands and Detir. Octien will be waiting there to discuss how you might reach Hughes. He once offered me an honorary knighthood after I slayed the Dream Eater of Amora. He was quite gracious when I turned him down. You know the Summer Court in Issa? Well, the Winter Court are their darker siblings. They're not evil, but they're...
I just saved this area last night. Wanted to save two different fates at this part. Okay. Hello, McFurian. Welcome to the live stream. Glad to have you here. Lovely, lovely jubbly.
Beautiful city, isn't it? You can see why they don't like letting most mortals in. Even the best of us make it look like a mess by comparison. You're not the only one on the hunt for Hughes. Octien has followed his trail to the Hollowlands in Detir. You'll want to talk to him.
Who would have thought you were so interesting? Death seems to have worked out very well for you. Agarth's looking for escape. Neuralim's looking for a savior. And Tatarian is looking for a champion. And somehow, you're giving everyone what they want. I'm impressed. You're right. This won't be easy. The Tuatha have our forces under siege at Mel Senshir.
I was glad I went to the autosave part to go back to part to choose 2. Din/Chosen Fate. Okay.
A few years ago, one warrior could have slipped past unnoticed. But stealth is no longer an option. Not even for me. But there is hope. In the plains of Erethel there waits a player who has been away from this game for far too long. It is time to contact General Telera. Meet me in the village of Emer, and I will tell you everything.
Okay. So we have Elamir added to the map.
General Telera was in charge of our forces to the east in Cluracan. But a decade ago, Witch Knight Malwyn and his Tuatha army drove her forces back. Since then, she's been looking for some way to take back the land she lost and regain her honor. You might be just the help she needs. Be on your way.
Alright. So... With that long... Wait a minute, there were a bunch of quests we were supposed to do inside. I completely forgot stuff. Cause yeah, isn't there like, for a start off, if we go for like... Apparently I was wrong. Where is it then? Huh. Oh no, it's right here. Ish. The map says it's right here. Map? Are you drunk? Map, you appear to be very drunk. Oh, there it is. God damn it. Oh, that was not one of my finer moments, was it? And we also have to do this. I was wondering, the Alchemy Fate potion that part game gave me was about. The Alchemy... I don't think I've gotten that. I don't think I've gotten that yet. It's a fate pot scroll. You did. Oh, I did. Let me check my items. We have bristle tongue screen. Books and scrolls. Disposal notes. Do you know what that does by any chance? I'm not entirely sure. I don't know. Yeah, because this is mostly a blind playthrough, so I'm not gonna know everything. Like, this is technically the second playthrough I've done, but I didn't get very far into the last one. I only got like a couple of hours into it. So pretty much at this point of game, where we're more or less just doing this completely and utterly sort of blind. Do 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 do.
You've got the seats.
Now we'll see if the Victor's Brew can stand up to a new challenger. I'll have a batch of Asker's draft ready before the week is out. Take this, friend. And like I promised, the merchants here will give you a discount. You've got a home here in the alley for as long as you like.
Well, sweet. I like discounts.
Oh, yes, sorry. The United Merchants Delegation. It's a coalition of traders that have been granted permission to sell their wares in Issa. Thanks for the business.
You ever done yet the Teeth of Naru? Yeah, we need to, I was gonna continue that. Because we did that, because we got into this a little bit. And then I wanted to do some other, and then I ran off to do other stuff. But, we should probably go ahead and do that. First of all, let's repair all of my junk. Because all of my items are really damaged. Not that damaged. They're not bad enough, but, like, might as well. Because, yeah, it's like I could use the fancy repair kits, but, eh. Hello.
I'm sorry, stranger. It seems like...
Repair everything. For about 10 grand. My god, this is getting expensive. But that's fine.
Stay alert.
It's kind of expected when you have a bunch of legendary stuff. But yeah, let's go ahead and do the Teeth of Naru, like the DLC quest. I saved around 250 gold and went to buy that 130. There's a 138 grand chakram. Oh jeez. Fast McTravels. All right. Let's go ahead and do. All right, so rite of passage will take us. But yeah, I swear to God though, there are some times in this game where you plan on doing something, like for example the Teeth of Naru's quest, and then you do 100 billion other side quests, get bizarrely distracted, and it's just like, oh my gosh. Hello. Oh my god, that spell is so good. That spell is absurd. Yeah. Damn it! The meteor is awesome. I don't think I've unlocked it yet. Do. Hello. I wasn't close enough. Dang it! I thought I would be. I don't know why they didn't want to attack. They really did not. Oh well. Shielded robes, kind of craptastic. Silk shoes, meh. Yeah, I'm feeling a bit of a cold coming on as well. I just got over a cold yesterday. Like, I couldn't live stream yesterday because my throat was in so much pain. And sort of like how a singer can't really do much when they have a strep throat, the same could be said about a commentator. If you can't speak, then you really can't let's play. Because it's kind of the important part of that makes it not a walkthrough. As opposed to, like, you know. Because, yeah, I didn't think anyone would want to watch Just like 5 hours of silently killing McGobbins while I'm just horribly, horribly sneezing instead. This did not sound like a fun combo for both sides. Oh, Jesus.
What is this? Ah! What a horrid little thing you are. Are you some kind of Jotun runt? Explain yourself quickly. The last thing I want is to give away my position. She is a competent warrior and good leader, but she's served the city almost non-stop since she became the captain of the guard. Every day she seems more strained than the day before. How long can she continue serving the city? I am a scout for the Idilla Guard.
Oh god, that camera is just shoved into this guy's head.
My job is to root them out.
At such an awkward angle, like it's just at like some sort of like 75-degree angle. It's just like, what the hell? But amazed anyone would want to even live stream feeling a little miserable.
I have seen him rip a
and getting over it. My cold's not that bad today.
I thought he might just not feel pain, but I know
when you feel better than work,
they gorge themselves daily. They fight at the slightest provocation.
Yeah.
They pride themselves
I've done that
on
with
their
recording.
Are these truly the menace to our society?
I was like, I was sick yesterday, but I
That
feel
much
good
I
enough
was
to
aware
record.
of, and I knew Sakandra would send someone, but you... A sign of the times, to be sure, but if you're to do the deed, then I have information that you will need. Karunk is truly powerful, but no more so than his brethren. It is not his strength that's troubling, it's his fortitude. 2 kobolds he keeps with him work some strange magics that heal his wounds and help him resist injury. Kill them, and the fight is yours. Using primal magic would certainly help as well.
Well, it's a good thing we have a magic character.
Strange thing, aren't you? Primal magic is a magic imbued upon weapons and gems. Only armament can channel it. The magic does some damage on its own, but its true strength is its ability to augment other magics you cast on your foe to a devastating degree.
Gonna go microwave a few cough drops down in liquid form, I guess. Ugh, that sounds really nasty, though.
Warlord could not withstand such an onslaught. It is an older form of magic, one that does little damage on its own, but can wreak havoc when combined with elemental spells. Using weapons infused with primal magic, you can increase your foe's magical sensitivity. Even a troll's hide will have its resistances sapped. Imagine loosing your most damaging spells with no resistances. Few would survive such an onslaught. Very well, little one.
Okay, so we basically need some primal magic. No idea how we get our hands on primal magic, but whatever. What level are you? I'm like level 17 right now. Oh my god, we can roll this thing along. Come on, keep rolling. No! No! Physics, why you stop? We were getting silly. Oh, man. That didn't work. Ah. Also, I should really use Reckoning mode. I keep forgetting that. On the other hand, I could save it up for a boss fight, though. Because, from the looks of it, there's going to be a fairly... What the shit is this? I've come to adopt the imagery of the serpents as a temptation. What the shit is it? No idea. Oh well. Moving on. Oh hey, we got a pile of rocks. Do 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 do. Wait, is that Oak Scepter actually better than what I current? We have a primal set. Oh god, these are terrible. Oh god, that's a terrible piece of crap. Yeah, that's awful. Who's next on the barbecue buffet? Ooh, that is actually decently better than what I currently have. Let's go ahead and clip it. We'll take the rest of that garbaggio. Hello. Average Dispel. How bad of a curse are we talking about? God damn it, what are the odds that 50% chance? Oh my god, it had shit in it. Oh my god, that was not worth it. But how bad is that? Let's see. Effects. Minus 50% art. That's kind of nasty. Let's hope we'll be fine. Yeah, I don't know. 50% is a bit overpowered for a curse, but whatever. I was glad I started around level 14 in Teeth as well, because when I seen that Chakram damage 130, I just had to try it. Get enough gold to buy it. Those giant rolls are dropping over 500 gold of the most of the time down the tower left corner of the map. Okay. Hopefully we'll be fine. My god, though, that's overpowered. Like, Armor Crusher is straight up overpowered. Like, half your armor is gone. Okay, game. Wow. And all of that for some shitty daggers. God, the loot system in this game is horrid. It's like, really? I did that for, like, some shitty daggers? Oh, boy. Like, they couldn't have rigged... Like, what they should have done is really just rig the chests that are locked, or have, like, dispelling on them, to actually have good shit. Because, yeah, a lot of the time you're just like, oh my god, I've been so ripped off by this game. Because, yeah, that's a ginormous mixed ripoff. Is just like, Oh, I got like 2 daggers. Woo! And it's not like I'm gonna do the spelling minigame because, my god, the minigame is impossible. I don't know how you solve those. Like, I physically don't understand the minigame at all. Like, I read the tutorial, I read multiple guides, I don't know. Give me that fat, juicy XP! Oh, he only gave me 600, even with the XP boost? Daggers work good when you're stealth, that's about it. Yeah. What did he have? He had... Okay, that's actually pretty good. Minus 10% mana cost. 3% chance to critical hit with magic. Yes, please? And then we also got the champion gloves, which are not that great. Yeah, you know what? You know what, chest? You know what? You can go shove a knife up your ass. That's what I think of that chest. That chest can go stick a knife up its own ass. Like, fuck it. Just fuck it. I'm done. Lockpicking is one thing, because lockpicking didn't require me to look up not only the tutorial, but then have to go onto internet guides and still not be able to figure out how it worked. Cause yeah, I'm still salty about the, about how ridiculously hard as hell it is to even understand the dispelling minigame. Like, I don't know, maybe you push random buttons until something happens? I've got no clue. I just straight up. I don't get it. Can we not jump off? It says there's a jump point. Okay, that is a jump point. I can't seem to dispel chess either unless using a controller. I am using a controller and I can't figure it out for the life of me. I don't know. Okay, well, let's go ahead and jump down. That was weird, though. I walked up to this cliff like about 5 times in a row until it finally let me jump, which was really bizarro. That was a little bit strange, but whatever. Because I'm like, the map is telling me that there's a jump-off point. Jump! Okay, it's a 90% chance. Yeah, when it's a 90% chance, I'll do the auto-dispel. Other than that, eh.
I had heard. From Remy's, I received word that one such as you entered Karunk's tower with no trepidation, no anxiety. Do I even have to ask? Does the war chief still draw breath?
He's dead.
It was said the gods would call their champion, and here you are bearing the cipher, seeking the Primos. If you have learned something of primal magic, this staff may be of value to you. Take it with my thanks for your role in killing the warlord. Now my forces can put the rest of the Jotun to the spear beckoned. Before this day, I thought it was just a myth, a lie my people told ourselves to make our sins more bearable. The Beckoned is a deliverer. The Beckoned speaks for the gods. The Beckoned is their messenger, their conduit. What is the Beckoned? One who carries the cipher, the icon of the gods. One who faces the troubles of my people without hesitancy. The Beckoned is you. With their leader dead, they will likely keep to themselves and lose the will to harry my people as they have. I will wager that they won't suffer incursions into their camp, for good or ill. But still, they have caused my people suffering. Shall we wait and allow them to inevitably rise again? This is our best opportunity to finish them.
If they pose no threat, then why exterminate? You're just doing exactly what they wanted to do to you.
I owe you much for killing Karunk Beckoned, so I will do as you say. I only hope you do not reap bitter fruit from your generosity. Now I will take you to the Henge, and then to the Primos, as I promised. The Primos is our ruler, and the most devout of the Colossi. For example, our current Primos, Anakatos, has sequestered himself away from our people in prayer for years. Meanwhile, we are threatened every day, and because of Anakatos' extreme measures, we lack guidance. An artifact my people made. With the city in the sky, we knew we needed a way to travel from the teeth and back. The energies it focuses are the same as those that keep the city aloft. They can levitate people and objects safely. Very well. You did it.
Alright, and now we have to do the stereotypical follow the really slow NPC, who is slower than molasses on a stick.
Come, our destination is not far.
While your run button is the talk button.
Be cautious in these lands.
Oh boy.